Will I be the a-hole for refusing to pay for a professional hairstylist for my friend's wedding? I, 27F, am a bridesmaid for my friend's wedding, which is coming up in just a few days. It's a small, intimate event with a modest budget. Not a criticism, just some context. There are 6 of us bridesmaids, and we've all been covering most of our own expenses. While the bride did pitch in $100 per person toward our dresses and covered the alterations, we've paid for the remaining costs ourselves. This includes shoes, accessories, and even specific jewelry to match the theme. We've also been asked to do our own makeup, which was fine with me. I naturally assumed we'd be styling our own hair too, since there hadn't been any mention of professional services. The bride requested loose curls, which is something I can easily manage myself. However, I recently discovered that the bride booked a hairstylist for us and expects us to cover the cost, $150 each, for soft curls. One of the bridesmaids, who is currently unemployed, reached out to the bride to explain that she couldn't afford the cost and offered to do her own hair. She's actually very skilled at hairstyling. She even did her own wedding hair. But the bride's response was that getting your hair done professionally is not negotiable. This has sparked some tension among the bridal party. A few of us feel blindsided, especially given everything we've already paid for, and we're frustrated that the decision was made without consulting us. We've tried to suggest alternatives, like having some of us opt out or finding a more affordable option, but the bride insists that it's this stylist or nothing. I've talked to some friends outside the wedding about this, and opinions are divided. Some think it's outrageous that we're expected to pay for anything wedding-related at all, while others say I signed up for this when I agreed to be a bridesmaid. Even though I wasn't formally asked, it was just assumed. To make matters worse, I did some digging and discovered that the stylist charges a hefty wedding tax. Her usual price for loose curls is about $70, but for a bridal party, it jumps to $150. That feels unreasonable to me, especially since I'm perfectly capable of doing my own hair. So, will I be the a-hole if I refuse to pay for a professional hairstylist and just did my own hair for the wedding?